There you go. So where it says live on YouTube, you can click that and say view stream on YouTube.
Got it. All right, let me do it in my incognito window. It says video is unavailable.
Same on my ADA account.
That's on my testing.
On the test NYC account, it looks like it's working.
Yeah, on 88 accounts, it seems to be hit or miss. Like I've logged out and logged back in, and it works.
Give me 1 second. Kira, can I go into the admin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to
Reese was already there, and he already toggled the button, and it said it took 24 hours. So that might be.
I did that yesterday afternoon, but I unrestricted all YouTube accounts for the day.
Okay.
But go in there and please poke around if you see something I missed. So yeah, if you log in as a guest, it seems to work fine on Chrome. I don't know if kids
Do we know, Joya, do you know if you can log in as a guest on Chromebooks or anyone maybe that's school one person? Caswell, do you know that? Chromebooks? Because I don't have
with Chromebooks, I believe yes.
School
Oh wait.
Chromebooks.
Oh, school Chromebooks?
Yeah. Are they restricted?
I don't know.
Depends. If it's a official, like you got it from Lauren and it has the DOE sticker on it, I don't think so. If it's one of the teachers like mine, they can log in as a guest. But that's because it didn't go through Lauren first.
So that'll be hit or miss too.
Yep. Let me see if I can do.
Hey, y'all, I know we have a lot of tech to work through. Is it possible for us to talk through some of the slides?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
And you can tell me to be quiet if you need to communicate with each other. So one thing Amy Maya had pointed out for when you play the video, that you might have already seen it, but to make sure to put the captions on.
I did put the captions on. Should I just try it now to see how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maya, that video is wonderful.
Thank you so
great.
much.
It is beautiful.
I totally teared up too when I was watching it.
Reese, could I have screen sharing, please?
Thank you.
So good.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and it was like my last text from Maya was at like 3 a.m. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was the captioning that took so long.
You got it.
Thank you.
But hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. Thank you, Huang and Sean, for translating the Korean and Japanese.
Oh, it's the least we could do, given everything we did.
I'm so glad that Grace Fu and everyone else participated.
All right. Do we see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go to the video.
I don't see it on the live YouTube. I'm like watching it on, oh, I guess it's a little laggy on the live stream.
Yeah, it's about like we figured out last night, about 5 minutes off.
Okay.
It's significant.
When you start your stream. So like when you go to the stream, if it's already started, you can hit play and start it from the beginning, but then you'll be as far behind as whenever you got there.
Okay, here, I'm going to give this a try. I need to know from you guys about audio and captions.
Okay.
Oh, there's no sound, is there?
I can barely hear it. When you clicked on shared,
I didn't do that. Yep.
Okay.
Now, but how do I pause while I'm in the middle of this?
Start showing.
So.
Okay, that paused it. Hold on.
And then.
I think I know.
You don't need to reshare and then.
Yep. I'm not going to do that in real time, guys. There we go.
Okay.
Share sound. Okay, there we go. Am I not at the beginning now?
No, you are.
I am. Okay, great.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Very quiet.
Okay.
Guys, as a backup plan, just sorry to jump in. Can we put the link to the Zoom for kids who can't get in, and then hopefully.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We don't go over 1,000 on the Zoom, but we have.
We're on a regular Zoom link though. It's only 300.
I'm on a pro Zoom link here.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, that's really helpful.
What are the numbers for pro?
Let me confirm, but I think it's 1,000.
It depends on which package, but it's 1,000, then it jumps up to 3,000 for whatever you purchased. So,
but wait, we still didn't actually share this with staff, and I'm ready to send out an email with the logistics if we want to switch to doing.
I'll put the Zoom link on the blog post. So whatever, like the blog post at 9:15, we can have that as the place for everyone to go and have the whatever plan we have ready at that point there. Is if that.
Wait,
So we can do it like we planned to do last time, where everybody comes to the Zoom link, but if there's overflow, we give them the live stream.
But why are we not using the YouTube as the primary? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Because so many kids are hit and miss right now. Some of the kids you log in and they can't do the chat for it, and some of it depends on the device they have and in what account they're signing in with. Apparently.
Wait, I have a tech formatting issue here that maybe you can help me with, Ms. Mizuno.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, because I think the video is sized,
Too
I don't
large,
know.
yeah.
too
I
large.
resized it. Can you refresh?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that.
I can't control the volume, and I think
Oh.
maybe
That's why. Okay. Let me know if that's better. Let's see.
The other thing to anticipate, guys, though, is that we're not in a webinar format, so the option is going to be chat, not Q&A.
I think we should maybe switch to a webinar, and that way we'll at least have 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then the overflow is the YouTube stream where it's kind of hit or miss. But it would be.
Reese's link. Reese, can you switch it to be a webinar or no?
I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Okay. Do you guys see my screen, right? I'm not in present mode.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. You see how I don't have any control of the volume of this?
Oh, okay. You have to
hold on.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
but I
volume on your
think-
device.
The volume on my device is as high as it goes.
Hold on.
We
just
just
present.
Juno's YouTube
Oh, wait,
link
up
on
here?
a different tab, and you just play it from the tab when it's the video
Oh.
time.
Yeah, that works too.
That's a good workaround.
Because you can control full screen and volume from the YouTube tab.
Okay.
It should
Can someone chat me
autoplay
the link
though.
to the YouTube?
It helps
I
if you
got
put the
it.
link into the slideshow, so you could just click on it when you're there.
Here you
I
go.
find, just to have it ready.
Brando. Yeah. I'm also put it in the slide.
Thank you.
Mhm. There you go.
I'm going to put it up here with the music.
Great.
I get to it. But no, I want it in the same tab as the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I know how to do that. You can make a little button. Give me 1 second.
My goodness. Okay.
It's so quiet. I don't know.
So when we're back to presenting here,
It's a nice thumbnail. Oh, sorry, wrong color.
It's fine. Let me open up the
I
new
think that's okay, actually.
X. Go here. Control K, V, go. All right, there's your button.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so-
Joya.
Hey,
let me
Joya.
hit refresh then.
I'm just changing the formatting.
Yep. Do what you gotta do. Pillar, for
Yeah.
you, you're saying that your sound is not coming through loud enough.
Well, let's try this again because I'm going to present from here. So this was the slide before.
Oh God.
Okay, hold on. This is the slide before the video.
Okay.
Now, you want me to hit the click button instead, or you want me to go to my other YouTube option? Or try this again? Let's try this again first. How's volume?
It's
Really
still
Oh,
low.
very
Okay.
low.
So,
新年快乐，恭喜发财。
안녕하세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
oh. Okay, so instead of doing that, we're going to try this option, which takes me here. Are you following my screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Still low. I don't know why.
It's
新年快乐，恭喜发财。
안녕하세요. 새해 복 많이
Yep.
받으세요.
That's much better.
I
Much
just
better?
said hello
Yeah.
and
Okay,
happy
and then I
New
would go
Year's.
full screen.
In
Yeah, I am just gonna replace the video with a thumbnail so that it doesn't, you know.
Korean.
My mother's going to teach you how to say Happy New Year in Korean.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Can I propose a quick solution?
Yep.
See how it sounds to you guys? We put the live stream link on the page, on the blog post that everyone has, and that's the default. And we put a note that says, if you can't see the video above, click this link, and it would take them to the Zoom.
Okay, but is the Zoom going to be a webinar?
No, right now it's this meeting as with 1,000 participants. But if you think it's better to close this meeting and reopen it as a webinar, we can do that.
What are the risks here are that students will be like sharing their camera when they want to and chatting. So
You
should we?
could turn all that off, no? I mean, the host can turn off all those features.
In the normal Zoom, yes. In a webinar, I think it's off by default, I thought.
Yeah, I'm for a webinar here.
Yeah, I think it's safer.
Yep. For
But
sure.
Reese, I
If we're
like
doing a webinar, can we use the webinar as the primary? It's like when you can't get on the webinar, then use the YouTube stream as the backup instead of the other way around.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Do you all think with the YouTube stream, like approximately, like, is it like half the students who wouldn't be able to log in, or is it more like a very small?
Well, if we do the webinar, then we've got 1,000 kids in the webinar. And then if everybody comes, at most 400 kids would be in the live stream. And then out of those 400, it seemed like it was about 50-50, Reese said last night.
Wow. Okay.
So that means 200 kids might not. be
That's
able
if
to see it.
everybody shows up today.
But can we maybe have the staff be on the YouTube and only students on Zoom?
Depends on if the staff's restrictions are lifted or not in time.
That's a good question.
Like, I'm able to watch it with my staff account, with my.
I can't though. Yeah.
I haven't done a webinar on Zoom. Is it just starting a different type of meeting?
Can we use Amy's account?
Okay, switch back to me making a webinar. I actually think I still have that link. Hold on.
But
I
then,
was like,
but then
doesn't it
your
take 24
webinar won't be
hours?
able to link to the Zoom link though.
No, we've done that with Amy's account.
So why did we
Okay.
switch to yours?
I think it was it might have been the restrictions.
Yeah, I was trying to get around the restrictions, but it was as part of a, exploration of the issue.
Hey guys, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed and trying to stay calm here.
Mhm.
We can switch over to the other link. I have two. Oh, I don't even see. I'm going to stop sharing. That's going to help me. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. I can see you all again. I need to do a few different things. One, if we're switching to a webinar link, I need to give that to you and send that back to the link I sent last night to say switch here, right? And then I need to also have something to send to the full staff. That's an edited version of what I sent in the chat earlier. And I'm a little bit confused as to how to edit what to say to staff about the blog post and webinar versus YouTube.
Sorry to say this one other time to put this back on the table, but if they go to the live chat first and they can see it, those people that can see it are fewer people that would need to show up to the webinar. You know what I mean? So it saves spaces in the webinar. So that hopefully everybody who can watch the live stream watches the live stream to save spaces in the webinar, since we're capped at 1,000.
I think what Ms. Wong was saying is that the webinar is actually the preferred method and the YouTube is the backup, because if that's possible.
But I think what Ree's saying now has a point too, so we don't max out on our 1,000 so quickly
Okay.
on the webinar.
So I'm going to do a little read aloud here and you're going to help me fix it if possible. I said today is an asynchronous day to learn about and honor Lunar New Year. Please post this agenda, flyer, and link to the student attendance survey in your Google Classrooms. The school-wide launch lesson at 9:15 and the school-wide celebration at 1:15 will be live streamed on YouTube for students to watch. For overflow, instead of saying will be live streamed, should I say, or will be live streamed on YouTube for students to watch? Or they can join the Zoom webinar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they
Students-
can join the Zoom webinar.
Mhm.
The YouTube,
Maybe like,
yeah.
or they can join the Zoom webinar if the YouTube link doesn't work for them or something like that. I don't know.
If the YouTube link doesn't work for them. The YouTube, I'm going to say the webinar and YouTube live links will be posted
Mhm.
here shortly.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, and then
Should we clarify what it means when we say it doesn't work? Like the chat doesn't work, or
It'll say, I think when it says video is restricted, that's the main.
If
once
they are
see that, they should
restricted
go
from
straight
the
to
YouTube link.
webinar. It'll say video restricted.
oh,
I can put a screenshot on the page of what that looks like.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, the school-wide launch lesson at 9:15 and the school-wide celebration at 1:15 will be live streamed on YouTube for students to watch, or they can join the Zoom webinar if they are restricted from the YouTube link. The webinar and YouTube live links will be posted here shortly. Then I'm going to say,
Same link to the blog post.
oh dear. Having Outlook issues, one sec. Nope. All. I'm trying to add a bullet that describes the fact that all workshop links can be found in the agenda, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Q, for clarifying that earlier. Okay, I'm going to do one more read aloud before I send this. Today is an asynchronous day to learn about Non or Lunar New Year. Please post this agenda flyer and link to the 2/11/21 student attendance survey in your Google Classrooms for students to use and follow throughout the day. Someone's sharing, I can't see.
Sorry.
That's okay. The school-wide launch lesson at 9:15 and the school-wide celebration at 1:15 will be live streamed on YouTube for students to watch, or they can join the Zoom webinar if they're interested from the YouTube link. Nope. They can join the Zoom webinar. Sorry that I'm doing this as a read aloud. It's last minute. I'm not sure what else.
you're good. Yeah.
YouTube for students to watch, or they can join the Zoom webinar. The webinar and YouTube live links will be posted here shortly.
Do you want to say Zoom webinar on there?
Sure.
All other
That looks good.
workshop Zoom links for throughout the day can be found in the agenda.
Also, can everyone here who's presenting in the kickoff and closing just know who's the slide before and after so that you remember to call on the next person?
Okay, I'm sending this.
And Amy, if you're going to host the webinar, I can't host webinars from my account, unfortunately. So if you're going to host it, you can send us all the link to that.
Okay.
And then I'll post that on the website.
I see.
But can this meeting hold up to 1,000 and then we just maybe limit the chat, like so they can chat?
I think the issue might also be their names would be broadcast on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's an unlisted YouTube link, so it's not public. The live stream.
I know, but like the kids' names, is that like a privacy issue?
No, we're only broadcasting the share screen so they won't see who's on the meeting.
The thing about the webinar though is if they have questions, they can submit to the Q&A, which was helpful last time.
Okay.
Versus like totally
have-
turning off chat.
So we should get a webinar link like right now.
Okay, I'm going to make a call. I'm hitting send on this to the staff, and I'm gonna say Before you go, I'm going to put in the chat where we're going. Hold on.
Okay.
Hit send to staff. Okay, that's sent to staff. Then I'm going into Zoom. This was supposed to be our link anyway.
All right, and Amy, when I join you there, we're gonna start the live stream, and I'm gonna walk you through that.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting in.
Silver, it's in the agenda, and also I'll link it here.
Was there a button that said live stream checked on the webinar link?
What do you mean by that?
The last time when we were looking at how to make the webinar live streams, you had to check a button before you started the meeting.
Yeah, we did that through
Okay.
Amy's account yesterday.
Okay, cool.
As long as the live stream, but yeah, we
Yeah, the live stream button's checked.
Okay.
Everybody breathe. Once we get there, nobody's even gonna know this all happened.
Is the blog post published?
No, because he doesn't have the webinar link.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry.
All right, I'm holding it. Right now it says.
Sorry about that.
There's the webinar link. I'm going to get off and go over to that webinar and open it. And wait, I'm going to assign someone else. Lynn, can you please reply all and say we're using saying we're going to use this link instead to the presenters, to the email I sent?
The link that we are on right now.
No,
in the chat or.
Oh, okay. We're gonna use. Okay, so everyone log off and get on this.
Yes, can you put that in email also, please, to everyone? Thank you.
All right.
All right, see you on the webinar.
See you on the webinar.